Bro! So him trying to cover up the Epstein files wasn't about him trying to hide that he raped children, which he definitely did. It was because he was afraid of us finding out that he took sloppy seconds to Monica Lewinsky. This was not the twist I saw coming, but Billy did apparently. The thing I am most appalled by in all of this is really Bill Clinton has let us down here, because he had the secret to getting Donny to shut the fuck up this whole time. It was right there in his pants, and he hasn't helped us out. Just think Slick Willie could have had Deep Throat Donny going Hawk Tua on that thing this whole time, and we wouldn't have had to listen to that blubbering idiot go on about electric boats and sharks and shit. Come on, Bill, you couldn't take one for the team again by letting Donny take another one in the throat? Just seems a little selfish is all I'm saying. Oh, well, even without that, it is nice to see Cunnilingus Caligula completely coming undone. He is absolutely losing his shit now, saying that he's gonna have the Democrats invested for the Epstein files because all arrows point to them, and like, dude, come on. And like, sure, if there's Democrats in there, which I'm sure there is, y'all should be cellmates, but dude, it's the Trump files featuring Jeffrey Epstein at this point. However, opening this investigation is clearly another desperate attempt to try to keep the files sealed, because if they are part of an active investigation, they won't release them. Like, what are they trying to cover up at this point? Because we all know, we know. Like, we've heard from the victims, we've seen the emails, we've seen all of the pictures. This body's not buried at all anymore. If it was more exposed, RFK Jr. would have picked it up off the side of the road and propped it up in Central Park. So the fact that all of these people are going to these lengths to hide it means that there is so much more shit and so many more people in it that we don't know about yet. Like, Micro Johnson has got to be a major player in this, and I'm sure Pam Bondi's got something, because she's covered for Epstein multiple times now. Like, she gave him that sweetheart deal back in the day when she was AG in Florida. She's probably just as guilty as Ghislaine. How the hell do you say that woman's name? You know the one I'm talking about, the one that's chilling in that minimum security penthouse prison cell she got in exchange for lying and saying that Blowjob Benito never had anything to do with Jeffrey Epstein. Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate the gift of all the new nicknames for Bill's Big Ballroom that are going to come out of this new revelation? Because I'm going to tell you guys, I try to keep being creative and come up with new and fresh ones all the time, but it was getting hard. I've been doing this a while. Finally got some new material to work with. Point is that at this point, you cannot convince me otherwise that every single pedophile protector in Washington that's still protecting him and supporting him is guilty of something pretty fucking heinous, and it's in those files. There is no other reason to still be on this sinking dumpster fire of a train wreck. And for anybody who still supports this piece of shit, you guys are disgusting, and like, we knew that, and you know that about yourself. I mean, you are a disgusting piece of trash, and you always have been. But after all of those years trying to make a conspiracy out of everything and anything you could possibly grasp at, with Hunter Biden's laptop and Joe Biden sniffing and Hillary's emails, now you have fucking emails, real emails. Now you have a real conspiracy. Honestly, the most fucked up, heinous conspiracy arguably in our country's history, and we've got some doozies. You have the child sex trafficking ring. You have the evil deep state cabal. You have it all. You have everything that you could always want. You have a super villain who did the most heinous, vile shit to children who you used to pretend you cared about. Now it's crickets or mental gymnastics trying to defend a child rapist, a whole cabal of child rapists, because one of them happens to be your cult leader, and you've got no ethics, no conviction, no morals, no fucking spine. And you all are disgusting, and history will remember exactly who and what you were, and they will not remember it fondly. But if you're on the right side of history and aren't about protecting pedophiles, you can come out here and join us in Washington, D.C. the 20th through the 22nd. Major protest on the 22nd to tell them we want this child raping piece of shit taken out of office. And in the lead up to that, we're going to be doing events telling people stories about how they're affected by this child rapist. We're going to go to Congress and ask our representatives why they're allowing this piece of shit to be president. And you guys can join us. Like I said, the 22nd is the big day, but come on out at any time. We will be here, and you can join us in this fight and be on the right side of history, because nobody wants to be remembered as the pedophile protectors. Love y'all.